My frustration comes from me not doing shit, bro. And I feel like most of us feel like that. Like, we're frustrated and angry at everybody else because we fall short to our potential. Being accountable, being consistent, being disciplined is hard. Trust me, I'd rather have those things complicate my life than me just sit around and accept the fate that my surroundings are just giving me. Everything takes time, everything is going to fall into place, but it's not gonna happen when I want it. It's gonna happen when God wants it. It's gonna happen when it's the right time, right? Wanted to run the other direction, away from my problems and my responsibilities. If your personal life is not structured, everything around is gonna be chaos. I'm building myself from the bottom up. My phone is like on 15%, bro, so yeah, I'm currently waiting. Let's see what they tell me. I just made it home, just got the food. They told me the car is good, nothing to worry about. It was a false alarm, there's no leak in it. I think I was probably just smelling some shit, bro. Like, honestly, like, you know when you pass like a truck or some shit and like they throw the smoke and you get that, like, I don't know, I think it was that. I might have been tripping, but like, I've had my experiences with my cars, bro. Like, my first car, I had a Kia, and I no longer have it because the fucking engine blew on that bitch. When I bought that car, I was 18, right? And I didn't realize, as I said, I was an 18-year-old straight out of high school. I didn't know shit about life, right? And my car had no fucking oil in the engine. And I drove that shit for like a month. Yeah. I've had my experiences with that. That car was by my side for like good 3 years, bro. 4 years. I want to say last year I got this car. I've been through it with cars, you know? And I just have that past experience with the Kia, and it's like, I didn't want it to repeat, you know? But we're good on that, thank God. Right now, I'm about to have my breakfast and speak with you guys. Like I was saying, I'm so thankful like it was nothing major, because I've had my past experiences with my other car, bro, and like pretty traumatic, right? Because it cost me a lot. I think I only had like 2 payments left in that car. If I'm not mistaken, it was like less than $600. And it hurt, bro, because it was my first car. I wanted to keep that car, but I mean, it is what it is, right? But what I really want to speak on today is my frustration. Yesterday, I had a very impactful moment with God, right? What I say is, and I'm not telling you guys to change your beliefs. I'm not saying that. This is what I believe in. This is how I view my life. This is the reason why I got the things that I have, right? I got complacent. I felt like I knew everything, and I felt like I was at the top of the world, you know, which in reality I'm not. I'm nowhere near my surface. I'm nowhere near the potential that I know that's in me, right? The reels that I've been posting lately have been reels I've been creating myself, and it's hard. Trust me, it's hard, right? But previously, when I was gaining so many views and my subscribers were going up, it's because I was using the content from my videos and turning those into reels, right? But it was easy. I was just clicking download, and it was making the whole things for me, right? And I stopped doing that because I gotta be original. I gotta be me, you know? And that took a toll on me because my view count went down, my subscriber count, like, it's been going up. Trust me, since last week I've gained 30 subscribers, but like, I was gaining at least per week 20 plus subscribers, you know? Which is not something bad and not something I'm worried about, but it's something demoralizing for me because I'm just a beginner in this game as well. Like, trading and YouTube is something that I really want my life to revolve around, trading and the content. Very demoralized, very frustrated with those things, and I felt like I was just failing, bro. I really questioned myself and asked myself, like, is this really for you? Are you on the right track? And I feel like we gotta have those moments, you know, like I spoke on a previous video that I had my aha moment with trading where everything just clicked and everything made sense. I just had that moment yesterday, right? And when I say I had a very impactful moment with God, I had a very deep prayer where I just cried my eyes out. Because I know what my potential is, but I hold myself back. Like I told you guys, I was pointing the blame to other things, but I was falling short of my potential. I haven't been going on my runs because I'm getting complacent because, oh, it's the holidays. And yes, I've had complications get in the way, like work and all these things, right? But there's time to do these things. If I have time to be scrolling on my phone, if I have time to be angry, if I have time to be frustrated, it's because I'm not putting that time into something that actually matters, you know? My frustration comes from me not doing shit, bro. And I feel like most of us feel like that. Like, we're frustrated and angry at everybody else because we fall short to our potential. But it's a state of mind. Yesterday, I just realized that shit. Like, I'm in this state of mind, unhappy and just mad at the world because I am not performing how I am supposed to perform, you know? I'm about to open this right now. I'm hungry. But yeah, like, me not performing to my standards, me not giving it my all like I am used to, pretty much fucked me mentally and psychologically, you know? Like I tell you guys, like, the game of life comes with its ups and downs. You're going to have moments where you're just on a spike, right? You're on a fucking, you're going up. But eventually you hit a certain point because that door's not open yet for you, you know? Like I tell you guys, God opens the doors for me and I got to put in the work. But sometimes that door is closed and it's denied for me for a reason. I learned something from that denial. And when I come back down, I reevaluate everything I've done to this level, and then I just pretty much skyrocket past that door and keep on repeating that cycle, right? Like right now, my trading is going phenomenal. I want to say I had to start a new demo account because Tradeovate only gives you 2 weeks of free trial for simulated trading. But overall, on my 2 accounts, I've made over, I want to say, $3,000 in the course of the last 2-3 weeks, right? 100% on each trade. I'm gonna have a different video just breaking all that down, just speaking on that, right? It's not the focal point of this video, right? But everything takes time. Everything is going to fall into place. If it's not right now, it eventually will happen. Like yesterday, I was so frustrated having all those emotions build up within me. Today, this trade just made me realize that I just really had to focus and look at the good things in life. Like, everything is getting better. There's just certain things that are not clicking together, but it's not going to happen when I want it. It's going to happen when God wants it. It's going to happen when it's the right time, right? As long as I keep pushing and keep staying in motion, because trust me, yesterday I just wanted to lay down. I didn't work yesterday, right? I just wanted to lay down and not do shit. I just wanted to fall asleep. I just wanted to not think about my problems and run the other direction. I just wanted to run the other direction, away from my problems and my responsibilities. But see, those are traits from my old self. I'm a new man. Like, I built myself from the bottom up. Trust me when I say this, it's like, y'all seen previous clips or y'all can check out my Instagram. Like, I was overweight. I was not me. I was looking older than what I actually am. I'm 23 now, right? When I was 20 to 21, overweight, I looked fucking, I didn't look like myself, bro. I looked even older than most of my peers. And I built myself into this better version of me. Like, my younger self would be proud of this version that I am, you know? My son is going to be proud of his dad, you know? Like, I let everything else out the door, all the excuses and everything. But yesterday, I felt like I was going back into my old self. I felt like I was going back to that version of me who didn't care about the world and just wanted to be comfortable. I just wanted to be cuddled and stay in that shell and not have to worry about putting in the work and overworking my mind and stressing myself, right? That's what I say. Like, if you don't chase adversity, if you don't chase problems and solutions throughout your day, you're not going to grow. Like, I was just seeking that comfort. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just lay down in bed, forget all about that and work tomorrow. Why? If I would have done that, I would have kept that same mentality through the whole day today. Now, like, the frustration from everything, the car, like nothing going my way. You see, it was as simple as getting the car checked. Cool, everything is done. Now the content is just, I gotta emphasize more on creating the content, like actually putting in the work, sitting down and putting in the work, bro. Like, it's not that hard. I make it hard myself, right? It's not that hard, bro. Like, I have the experiences, I have the value to give, but at moments, yes, I don't have time because of work and everything. Okay, don't sleep. Fucking put your absolute focus on creating these things, and then you rest. You know, this is the mindset that I have to have, and this is the mindset that's going to make me this great individual, that's going to make me this greater man, right? And I was speaking on this on my story. It's like, you got to build a person that's going to be able to make $100,000 a day and also able to lose that money the same day and not change as a person, right? Because you can become a millionaire overnight, but what tells you that you're going to keep that money? What tells you that you're not going to mess up? Because you got that comfort, because you got that stability, you know? I'm building myself from the bottom up. Some people ask me like, well, you're just training. Why are you so focused on working out and running and waking up so early and all these things? Because like, you do one thing, it translates to everything. If I'm disciplined with my workouts, if I'm disciplined in my personal life, when I come into the charts, not even, I mean, yeah, trading too, right? But everything, bro, like I'll do it more diligently. I'm a grown man, you know? I can't be like a kid that is like, oh yeah, whatever, I'll study later, and then hop into the market and things don't go my way. If your personal life is not structured, everything around is going to be chaos. You know, like, you can't procrastinate everything. If you're a procrastinator, you just like to go on about everything and just do it in that instant, and you're wondering why it doesn't work, it's because you don't have your life in control. You got to have your life in control in order for everything to follow, you know? Just as me being frustrated and not handling my emotions, if I can't control that, it will translate to everything else. But since yesterday, I just sat down, like I tell you guys, I reevaluate every decision I make throughout the day. I reevaluate my life every night. Like, I go over all the thoughts that I had. Like, I pretty much dissect my day and the emotions that I feel when I'm frustrated or when things are going my way, you know? And it's like, you just gotta own up to it. Change those things, change those bad habits, because it's hard, bro. Trust me, everything I do is hard. Being accountable, being consistent, being disciplined is hard. Trust me, I'd rather have those things complicate my life than me just sit around and accept the fate that my surroundings are just giving me, right? Like, I could just let life take the wheel. Fuck no, I think for myself. I want to create these things for myself and for my future. You guys should really think like that too, because if you're just going on about your day, worrying about the next pleasure, worrying about, perfect example, today is New Year's Eve. If you're focused on drinking and all these things for tonight and not actually focused on what's the next step to take over this next year, what the fuck are you doing? Like, plan ahead. I had to go get a water, bro, because I'm thirsty. Like I was saying, if you're just waiting for the next pleasure, if you're just waiting for the next hit of dopamine, why does she have gas? Crazy. If you're just waiting for the next pleasure, for the next hit of dopamine, you're just letting life decide your fate. You just accepted that there's no goals, you know? Like, if you're really just waiting for tonight, for the end of the year, just to drink and start the year indulging in those bad habits and that bad behavior, yes, there's a lot to celebrate, right? There's a new year of life. God has given us a new year of life. We've experienced a lot of losses and a lot of wins, right? Yes, there is a motive to celebrate this New Year's, but if you're not in the position where you want to be, if you didn't transform from the weak version to the best version of yourself, why the fuck are you celebrating with your bad habits? Why are you drinking? Why are you excited to drink? And I say this because people around me, my family, my friends, that's what they're excited for. Like, I'm not going out today because tomorrow I work. Why am I going to celebrate the new year if I've accomplished a lot of things, right? But I could have done more. And I'm not going to indulge in these bad habits to start the new year if apparently are you celebrating your past losses, or are you looking forward to building yourself, you know? And I say this because I strongly believe 2025 is my year where I'm going to elevate and become the best version of myself. But see, people around me are still stuck with that mindset that, oh, let's celebrate, let's drink. What are you celebrating if you didn't accomplish shit? If you didn't accomplish shit, you're still the same fucking loser The same fat fuck. Why are you celebrating? Set goals. Lock the fuck in. And I'm not talking about shave your head and fucking just be like this all the time. No, I'm not talking about that. Understand this. Like, yes, it's a new year. A whole year went by. You're older. Think about that. You're older. Time is going by. It's 2025, bro. I can't grasp this number. Like, 2025 is crazy. Not so long ago, it was 2020, right? I feel like we all remember 2020. Think about that, bro. 5 years. Crazy. I have a 3-year-old. I'm 23. Crazy. But that's the reality of life. Time keeps moving. There is no fucking tomorrow. There is no I'll do it later. It's now. Yes, be grateful for another year of life. Be grateful for your blessings. And prepare yourself for what's coming next. Don't start the new year with your old habits. Don't bring past emotions to this new year. Elevate and get better. Life is going to give you what you give it. Remember, you got to stay in motion. An object in motion is going to keep going further. But if you're just stagnant, you're not going to get better. If your habits holding you down to this standard and you come into the new year and you don't change your fucking habits, how the fuck you expect to be over here when your habits are here? You have $1 million dream, got a 9-to-5 fucking mindset. How do you expect to change and become a better person? How do you expect to achieve your dreams and goals if you're not putting in the work? See, life is as complicated as you make it. You can change your reality by taking action. You're just waiting for the dark night to come and save you. If you really think somebody's going to come and save you, look around you. For example, look at your parents. Who saved them? If they're not in the position where you want to be and you want to save your family, really take a look at your parents. Who saved them? No one. So what tells you somebody's going to come and save your ass? Get to work. Take action. This new year is going to bring a lot of blessings, but only if you take action. Don't sit around and wait like the rest of these fuckers who are comfortable, distracted by the world, distracted by these pleasures. They don't bring no benefit. They don't. I'll leave you boys on that. About to finish my breakfast. I get very emotional, bro, but see, when I talk to you guys, in my mind, I see all of my friends, all of my family members that I know that need to change, that have this fixed mindset. And as I speak to them, I know there's millions of people out there just the same. I know most of you guys have family members, friends that have the same mindset. And see, if you're trying to help them, you first got to help yourself, right? How can I tell them to do these things if I don't change? If I was the same old fat fuck comfortable, I couldn't have an impact on them and actually change them, you know? But now, since I've changed as a person and I elevated and changed my mind, my body, physically, mentally, spiritually, I've changed. Now I have a little bit more grasp and control with my word. I have a little bit more conviction to what I'm saying because they can see the results. But if you don't have yourself fixed first, you're not going to help no one around you. Trust me. Let's get to it, boys. I'm about to smack this breakfast real quick. This should look good as fuck, bro. But yeah, let's get to it.